Hello, my friends. It's Indiana Holmes here again at Disneyland on a beautiful summer Monday. It is currently 78 degrees. Feels a tiny bit warmer here today in the sun. The sun's pretty intense here in the summer in Southern California, but there is a nice, gentle, slightly warm breeze. It's kind of cool sometimes and sometimes warm as it comes off the concrete pavement, but we're gonna have some fun today. I did notice Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye is shut down at the moment, but once it opens, I'm gonna head over there and see if I can do single rider again. If you were with Lizzie and I yesterday here at Disneyland, you saw that we went on Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye using the single rider lane and pass, which is something new. At least it's new recently. I understand prior to like 2019, they might have had that from time to time, but since 2020, they have not had single rider that I know of at Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye here at Disneyland. But they have been experimenting with it the last day or so, so I'm gonna see if I can get on that again, because that was awesome. I mean, they just gave me a pink lanyard. They gave me like a pink badge that was laminated, and had a lanyard and told to wear that, and then we went up the out, kind of where the mobility scooters and people in wheelchairs go, and we were in line with them, and then we were right in. It took like 5 minutes, so let's go into the park and see what we can find to do. Hello, Chafabro. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, Chris and Tara. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are definitely in summer now. We feel that summer heat, but it's not bad yet. It's still pretty good. Yeah, single rider on Indiana Jones and the Temple of Forbidden Eye. Yesterday was the first time I ever rode single rider on that ride. It was awesome. There aren't that many places in Disneyland that have single rider. Smuggler's Run has single rider, and
Emmett, you want to do it by yourself?
let's see, Space Mountain has single rider. Ooh, wonder what's happening over here. Yeah, sometimes the single rider line is not posted. There's like no signage for it. Like over in DCA at Monsters Inc., there's no line or sign for single rider. You just have to know to go up to the character, up to the cast members and ask them for a buddy pass. So here at Indiana Jones yesterday, you just had to go up to a cast member that was manning the line and ask them for a single rider pass.
No, she's our first guest.
Oh, the first guest?
Yes.
Who's on second?
That is the question.
I can hardly wait.
Good friends of the course, time to give a warm welcome to our first royal guest, the one,
The only
the one and only
Rapunzel!
Oh, it's Rapunzel, how cool.
Princess Rapunzel, we are honored to be in your presence today.
And we're most delighted that you accepted our invitation to join us in a live performance of your story.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
After all, who better to help tell the story of Rapunzel than Rapunzel?
This is going to be such an adventure.
Now remember, we are here to assist you in any way we can. Should you wish to know what to stand, we shall show you.
Should you want to know
Princess
what to say,
Rapunzel
we
there
will tell
in the middle.
Should you wish to recognize one of us, the most outstanding performance by playing the leading role, drama or comedy, we shall leave before you in humble gratitude.
I'm sure you'll both be wonderful.
Very well then.
Are you ready?
Then let the play begin. Once upon a time, there was a radiant young lady named Rapunzel.
Who lived at the top of a tall, tall tower.
From the time I was just a baby, my mother never allowed me to go outside.
Each day, as Rapunzel gazed at her tower window, she wondered when would her life begin.
My dream was to see the floating lanterns that appeared in the night sky every year on my birthday.
Today, like every other day, Rapunzel's daydreams.
I've heard that. I haven't had it myself.
Rapunzel!
And Maurice is right behind me.
Let down your hair!
Let me undo that for you.
Oh, wait a minute. You have no idea how long it takes to braid this.
But of course. Stunt hair, please.
What is that?
That is the theatrical representation of your hair.
I love the theater.
Rapunzel! I'm waiting!
Coming, Mother.
So be low in her hair so that Mother Gothel
We will, Chris. Thank you for the tip.
Apple, dearie.
It should be noted by all in attendance that Mother Gothel was not Rapunzel's real mother.
That's right. Mother Gothel kidnapped me when I was just a baby.
And why was Rapunzel kidnapped?
Oh!
Mr. Jones.
Because of her magic hair.
Yes, which keeps Mother Gothel.
Oh, the fairest of them all. Oh, Rapunzel. Oh,
Princess.
Rapunzel. Mummy's feeling a bit run down. Why don't you let me brush your hair while Mr. Smythe sings your magic song?
Whenever I sing the magic song, my hair begin to shiver.
Wow, Rapunzel has the longest braid I've ever seen in my life. That is crazy.
As Gothel brushed the enchanted hair, the years melted away.
Like sands through the hourglass, thus for the days of our lives. Thank you, my dear.
Princess.
Thank you, my dear. Now, go get my mirror. Do you know what I see? I see a strong, confident, beautiful young lady. Oh, look. You're here, too.
Realizing this might be her last opportunity, Rapunzel summoned up the courage to ask.
I was wondering, since it's my birthday tomorrow, would you please take me to see the floating lanterns? It's my only birthday wish.
Absolutely not, Rapunzel. Oh, sorry.
Miss Samuel, flower of evening glow, let your flower shine, make the dog reverse, bring back the once as mine.
Ta-da! I told you the world is a dangerous place, filled with ruffians and thugs. That's why I keep you locked in this beautiful tower. I'm sorry,
Sam, a flag of flower shine, dog reverse, my mate.
Ta-da! For your own safety, my dear, you will never, ever leave this tower, ever! Oh. Trust me, Rapunzel. Mother knows best.
Rapunzel was determined to see the floating lamp, so she did what any imprisoned 18-year-old girl would do. She packed up a frying pan and headed for the window.
Looking down, Rapunzel spotted a young man climbing the tower.
A stranger?
And as the young man hauled himself up into her tower room,
Let's hear the heart ears off of Flynn Rider. Quickly, Rapunzel did what any imprisoned 18-year-old girl who just knocked out a climbing stranger would do.
There's plenty of space inside if you want to come inside and sit down. For sure?
After that, she went through his belongings, found a royal crown, and hid it.
Now surely I can convince him to take me to see the floating lanterns.
what Rapunzel didn't know was that the crown was stolen.
He was a wanted man.
Look, Blondie, there's no way I will ever take you to see the float. Okay, I'll take you to see the lanterns. Anything to get that crown back.
And so Rapunzel let down her hair. And down the tower they climbed.
Okay. This is weird. Just climbing down here.
As they scaled down the stone wall, the stranger introduced himself as
Flynn.
And before Rapunzel could say,
Holy hairbrush, Flynn!
their feet were on the ground and they were off and running on their new adventure.
I can't believe I did this! This is so fun! I just hope we don't run into any ruffians or
They hope
thugs.
we're doing this adventure as quickly as possible.
And avoid being arrested by the royal guards, Flynn said.
Hey, you hungry? I know a great place for lunch.
And thus he led the way to the Snuggly Duckling Tower.
Which, as it turns out, was filled with ruffians and thugs.
Hello!
Look at this bunch. This is a mean-looking bunch of ruffians and thugs. Look at these two right here, both wearing ball caps.
This is a fun little play.
Very suspicious with unique articles of clothing. And don't let this one crossing her legs here fool you either. I've seen her on the Kingdom's Most Wanted list. Blondie, it'd be safer if you and I just turned around and got you back home. What do you say, huh? Let's get you back to your tower and I'll get my crown, okay?
Excuse me.
Are you Flynn Rider?
Do I look like Flynn Rider?
What do you think? Does he look like Flynn Rider?
Fair enough,
Get out!
Flynn, my
Give me back my stranger I need him to take me to see the floating lanterns. It's my dream. Oh, that's an answer! I have a dream.
Hi, Christian. Hi, Caitlin.
I've got a dream. I've got a dream. See, I ain't as cruel and vicious. Sorry. As I see. Breaking famous, you can count me with the dreamers. Like everybody else, I've got a dream.
Hey, I've got a dream.
Take away, Philly Ruin.
I've got scars and lumps and bruises. Well, something here that oozes. And let's not even mention my complexion. But despite my extra toes and my goiter and me nose, I really want to make a love connection.
She's got a dream. She's got a dream.
Just wanna see the floating lanterns gleam.
And with every passing hour, she's so glad she left the tower. Like Lion Larry, but she's got a dream. Yes, way down deep inside, we've got a dream. Yeah!
Fun song.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, came a brand new character nobody had ever seen.
I've seen him. That's Maximus, a horse of the royal guard, and he's after me.
Psst, follow me. There's a secret passage. Run! They ran from Maximus to a twisting, turning cave.
Until our last we broke out into sunlight. Oh my God!
Look out!
We're standing on the edge of a precipitous cliff.
A towering reservoir on one side.
A deep chasm on the other! Thinking quickly, Rapunzel tossed her hair across the chasm, which latched on to Flynn Bean.
Flynn, follow me!
But it was too late, for Flynn was trapped and Maximus was on him, so the drawers.
Seriously?
Take that!
What?
Sorry, I'm a little hoarse.
Suddenly, with a swift period thrust, Maximus knocked the
Frying pan out of Flynn's head. That's not good.
Flynn, catch!
I got it!
But Flynn was able to follow Rapunzel to safety, giving it a huzzah!
However, the victory was short-lived. Well, Maximus kicked his hooves against the reservoir. Surf's up, releasing a flood of water.
Flynn and Rapunzel found themselves trapped in a cave, too dark to find their way out, with the water level rising.
I never should have left my tower. This is all my fault, Flynn!
Eugene!
What?
My real name is Eugene Fitzherbert. Someone might as well know.
Well, I have magic hair that glows when I sing.
What?
I have magic hair that glows when I sing!
Rapunzel's hair illuminated the water in its romantic light and led them out of the cave. Can we get a huzzah? Oh, please, let's hear it for the backside of water. Hey! Thank you.
Once on dry land, Eugene kept his promise. He took Rapunzel to see the floating land.
Oh, wait a minute. Where's the boat?
What boat?
She's right, we were definitely in a boat.
We don't have a boat.
It's so romantic.
Oh!
Ooh, what is that?
It's a theatrical representation of our boat!
Ooh, I love the theater.
Every year, on this day, the king and the queen release the lanterns in honor of their lost daughter.
They're so beautiful.
The sky is filled with the lanterns.
I realized
It was
And for the last I see
princess.
Missing Princess Eugene, I have to go.
And as quickly she put Rapunzel race back to her tower.
Rapunzel, where are you going?
Rapunzel, where have you been?
Out there, discovering who I really am. I'm the missing princess.
What?
Huzzah!
Hasna! Well, bravo, you figured it out. Oh, but you and your magic hair aren't going anywhere. You're staying right here, keeping me the fairest of them all. Huzzah! Huzzah!
Rapunzel, I discovered who you really are.
And Eugene fell to the floor.
He's dying.
Well, that's the circle of life, my dear. Now, come on!
Where are we going?
Where no one will find you again.
You just let him die.
We can't let him live. We're supposed to our secrets.
Please let me in. I'll go away with you forever. I promise.
Knowing that Rapunzel never broke a promise, Mother Gothel agreed to allow her this final act of kindness.
I can't let you do this.
I can't let you die.
If you do this, you'll die.
And so, with his last bit of strength, Eugene grabbed Gothel's knife and
No!
cut Rapunzel's hair.
How could you? That's my hair. Where are you trotting off to? Give it to me.
But here's some gnostics magic.
Causing Mother Gothel to wither into a shrieking old hag.
That cursed brat! Seest what thou hast done! For I mailed! Ah! 'Tis not a bit of fun! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Mama G's a little tired. This is a lot. I just need to sit down for just 1 second. Hey, so what do you think for dinner, huh? Look! And scene.
We'll come back for the next show.
Like everything's different now that I see him.
And with his last breath, Eugene uttered the words.
You were my new dream.
And you were mine.
Rapunzel was heartbroken. And finding her dream, she had lost true love. And all that remained was a single tear. The tear fell upon his cheek. And it began to glow.
You see, the same magic that was in Rapunzel's hair was also present in this single teardrop.
Its healing light flowed through Eugene's sprinkle, swirling the tower moon.
And with that light came new life and new love. Can we get a huzzah?
We returned to the kingdom and we replaced Rapunzel as the missing princess.
At which point, the king
No, and the queen.
But my real mother and father. Oh, what an open arms.
and it wasn't only for Rapunzel many new dreams.
She married Rapunzel.
We all lived happily ever after. Let's have a round of applause for Princess Rapunzel.
And can we get a hearty huzzah for Clay Ryder?
And let us never ever forget Sir Samuel and Morocco.
And so we made a little magic and you all need to fight. Yes, we created us a chronicle of courage and might. We told fairy tales once upon a time at the start. Happily ever after, happy end. Happily ever after at the end. Mr. Smile!
Mr. Gentleman, of course, a lovely family. This was nice. They were
Ah, that was super fun. I love that. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I love all the little shows they have here at the Royal Theater. They're always based on some princess, whether it's Belle or Snow White, or in this case Rapunzel. Pretty fun. I gotta make an adjustment on my cell phone here, so I'm gonna put you guys on a little pause here for a moment.
Take a moment to glance around the Royal Theatre.
sorry about the weird sound. I know, I was getting some weird kind of distortion on my end as well. I'm going to end this stream and then I will restart the phone and restart the stream and restart the app and everything and see if it gets better, okay? So hang in there. This will just take me about 3 or 4 minutes and then I should be back